Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be going over the team that I've been using for the last 2 days and actually got us to rank 10 here in Season 5. I believe we got there in 63 wins, which isn't anything incredible, but, you know, we got there. So maybe I can be a little more lax for the rest of the season, but we'll see. And hopefully in my next videos, I can show you battles from other players that are using different mon, just in case you want to use those, since I know mine's going to be obviously limited to the ones that I have now. I don't really want to make any more, so let's go ahead and get into the games. I'm going to show some sets from rank 8 and then my final set into rank 9. So I'm actually using Razorleaf Cottonee. I did not come up with this team. This team was, as far as I know, Jason2890 came up with this. He's a streamer on Twitch. I can leave a link to his Twitch below if you want to see him. He's actually a really good content creator. I really love watching his streams. Kind of chill like us, and that's what I like to watch. So, all right. So we have Razorleaf into the Cottonee mirror. You don't want to stay in that matchup because Charm Cottonee wins that. And then we come in with Seel to their Cottonee, but as soon as we throw ice, they switch out and they bring in their own Seel. So we're just going to get as many ice winds as we can off against this guy, come in with our Cottonee. So one thing to know on this team, and I don't do a very good job of it, but this team's what's known as a timeout team. So a lot of games are going to go out into timeout, but I've actually only been to timeout once. We did win that game, but from what I've seen on Jason's channel, he seems to get to timeout quite a lot. So obviously he's playing this team better than we are. But anyways, so we get that damage into the Bronzor, and we get this move off onto their Cottonee. So this is going to be just devastating for them. We also have 3 Pokemon left, so if it does come to a timeout, which it probably won't, they'll probably just quit because they're at a disadvantage health-wise, Bronzor Mirror. But if it did come down to timeout, you're going to want to have 2 Pokemon. So yeah, don't use the Seel to try to catch a move or anything fancy like that. Just get to the this is just another Bronzor match. So you're going to see in some of my matches, if I were in this position, I actually just leave. There's no way you're going to come back unless something devastating happens to the opponent, like they lose their internet connection. And that's not really, yeah, it's a win, but I mean, it's not really a win. So in this is kind of what the key to it all is that with Dino in the front, they almost always switch out instantly because if they take 1 charm, that's about 40% HP. And since you have a Razorleafer, they're almost always going to come in with Seel if they have it in the back, which then you just devastate by shielding once, and then you take a huge advantage for the rest of the game. This person did come in with Why Not, so we get that energy ball off, we do a lot of damage, and then I'm thinking whether or not I want to lick down or icy wind. I decide I'm just going to go for the full lick down here. Hopefully their switch timer's not up, or this could be really bad for me, because they would just switch out and have that for the timeout later. They do come in with Bronzor. I'm just going to debuff it and come in with our own Bronzor. We're going to get a lot of lick damage in through here, plus double debuff. They're going to want to switch. They still do have the Dino. The one good thing about Razorleaf is it still beats the Dino in the matchup anyways. I'm surprised I didn't switch out instantly here. Probably should have. Definitely need to use both my shields here. Don't need it for the Bronzor Mirror match. We already have an advantage in HP by quite a lot. So I guess I'm just trying to take the shield here and then switch into Cottonee. That's what I did. And I'm probably not going to make it to this Seed Bomb. Actually, I might make it. I probably shielded anyways because the Razorleaf damage is doing a lot, even though it's resisted. And yeah, we actually do get to the Seed Bomb, and it's going to KO, and we're going to definitely win this Bronzor Mirror match. I'm looking at the time left in this match. It looks like neither of us are going to give up. He probably has 2 heavy slams here and thinks that the energy advantage is going to be enough, but it really isn't going to be. We had a little bit of energy as well, which maybe they weren't accounting for. Also, maybe IVs matter. My IVs are really bad. But I don't know if they matter or not. I really don't think they do in this cup, in this matchup. Although, look at our opponent. They're getting really close. But we also do have like 2 heavy slams almost. Yeah, we're definitely going to win this. Oh, this is the bane of running Bronzor, but it's so good against everything else you kind of need to. It feels like Cottonee doesn't have very good counters against it that you almost need the Bronzor. Now you could bring I've seen a lot of Alolan Sandslash now. I'm sorry, Sandshrew and Seel coming up. And you're gonna see this again. We're gonna just start. I usually wait half a second and then throw. And then I was like, how do I deal with Shelmet? I don't even know what this has. Apparently Shelmet is a really good Pokemon in this cup. It looks like it has Feint Attack and Signal Boost, and I believe it has another... I want to say it has Body Slam, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Maybe someone can correct me below in the comments. So it looks like I did shield that. We just want to have a little bit of health, because we do know there probably is going to be a Bronzor matchup at some point. And I wonder how close their switch is up, because our switch is up, and we definitely waited a long time because we threw a move on Cottonee, I believe. We're going to have this energy, getting ready to throw this Heavy Slam, because I assume Dino's going to come back in. If they come in with Bronzor, I don't know what I'm going to do. Yeah, this is what a lot of problems, this is where you run into a lot of problems. Probably just have to just stay in here and take this loss. I'll say gracefully, but probably not. Oh, they do switch, and we need to switch into Dino? No, I'm sorry. They switched into Dino. I'm really trying hard. Y'all told me how to pronounce it. I'm really trying. And we're coming with our Cottonee. They're going to shield this for sure. We probably should have shielded that move. Oh, they didn't shield it. Okay, then we win. Because we have a shield on Seel, and we're going to have a little bit of extra damage here. Although they're going to have a lot of farm. But the lick damage is going to add up, and the Icy Winds are obviously going to be very helpful. Shield the first move, because it's going to be doing the most damage after, because they're going to be getting debuffed slightly after this. And they're already getting pretty low. This is going to do about 30%. A little less, 25 it looks like. And the subsequent ones are going to do a little worse, so probably around 20%. Something like that. So I'm going to go for this Aqua Tail since it's neutral and they're pretty low. It's going to be close to KOing at this range, but with the extra licks, by the time we get there, probably is going to KO. It's really close. It does something about 15-20%. Sweet. So we've played 3 games. Did we win all 3? Yeah, I'm going to say we did because I don't remember. Seel, this is a really good matchup. So Charm Cottonee actually loses to Seel in that matchup. Unless you want to shield twice, because the Icy Wind is going to be reducing the charm damage, which allows you to get to another Icy Wind, and if one of those lands, I believe you can win on Seel. But with the Razor Leaf, you can shield once and just farm down. I actually feel like you can just farm down anyways, but I don't know that for sure, so I'm not going to say that. And then they pull in their Bronzor, and we pull in our Bronzor counter, and we're good here. Technically, supposedly you can win this in the Zero Shield with Seel, but I think my IVs are so bad that I've not won when I tried to go no shield. So I tend to just shield out first Psyshock now, which does leave me at a disadvantage in some other matchups, because if they come back in with Dino or they come in with their Seel, it's going to be really bad for me to farm down. Have to shield this. They're probably going to switch out into their Bronzor. Oh, it's an Incada. So I'm going to throw the Seed Bomb and then probably switch. Oh, I'm going to do a little bit extra damage. Okay. Well, this is definitely Night Slash, so we resist this. And then I'm going to bring in the Bronzor afterwards. Okay, I just wanted them to use some energy. I see what I did. Yeah, I wanted them to use some energy so I could come in and get the Confusions in, because one Psyshock from this range will KO. And then I get greedy for some extra farm, but they threw on cool... They threw as soon as the move was up, so we knew we could get a little bit of extra there. And I know that I need to get these Psyshocks onto this Seel. We're pretty good here as long as they don't farm us down or get up to 2 moves, because we still have the Razor Leafs, and obviously they can't get there because the Confusion is just doing so much. This is the reason why Bronzor is so insane in this cup, is because he has an extreme bulk and a strong fast move. Yeah. And all the other Pokemon don't seem to have that fast move. So, Alolan Sandshrew. I faced a ton of them. I found out this is probably not the way I want to play this matchup out. What I started doing was staying in on Cottonee. If they go up to 7 Powder Snows, and that gets them to Gyro Ball, then I will shield. If they don't, I'll take that move because we resist the Night Slash. and we can get to our move in the one shield, which will pressure them, and then maybe I'll switch into Seel once they're down to 20%, to force them to either think about throwing a move or just switching out immediately and Seel not taking any extra damage. Now, this is one of those games where I faced one, so I hadn't come up with that strategy yet, and I think that these usually ended up in losses. We'll see if I shield this. I probably almost want to double shield this if I think there's a Bronzor in the back. So if he shields this, I'll probably shield the next move. You got to remember, I'm remembering these games on the fly. So it may not have happened, but if it's in my thought process now, it means it probably was in my thought process then. Oh, this is getting yikes. So they're definitely going to be able to land this crunch on me. I wonder if we can farm down. Oh my god. No way. Alright, we'll try to force the shield, but I'm sure they just come in with a Sand Shrew and farm us down with our last HP. Oh, and I think we're 2 Razor Leafs away, but I don't think we're getting... Oh, simultaneous. Okay, I'll take that. Although, technically, a tie is the same as a loss in this season, only because there's no rating. Yeah, so if there's no rating and all it counts is wins to get up to rank 10, then a tie technically doesn't count as a win. So, alright, and this is the set where I hit rank 10. I believe I just needed... I think I actually only needed 1 win in the set. So, yeah, they come in with Dino, and we're going to shield. We're going to get this Icy Wind off. They're going to shield. And they do make it to the next Body Slam before we even make it to the Aqua Tail. Unless we had a slight energy advantage, then maybe we can make it to the Aqua Tail. And if we make it to the Aqua Tail, I do throw it. I don't remember. I don't think this KOs, but I don't think we make it to this. Oh, we do. Oh, no, we don't make it to the Aqua Tail. Damn. All right, come in with Cottonee and farm down. They do get to a Body Slam, but it's probably not worth shielding. Gonna need this shield if they come in with Bronzor. Probably. And they probably do come in with Bronzor. Yeah, it's a rip. Okay, well, this game doesn't look great because they're going to be able to shield this, then start the Icy Wind debuff train. And I'm probably not going to shield this first one because it's the same as shielding the second one, and they're probably not throwing Aqua Tail the first time, right? So always better to shield the second one from Seel because it has a more likely chance to be a... And if it is an Icy Wind, it's the same as shielding the first one. So really nothing lost there. We do have the shield advantage, but... it's not really going to matter. Even if I shield this... well, does this Shy Shock KO? I don't think so. And I think we'll still need 2 Confusions after this, so it'll be close. And they have a full HP Bronzor. Probably after they throw this move, I'm going to want to come in with Cottonee. But as you see, not really much I can do here. Energy Ball to lower the defense maybe, but not really. This game's pretty over. I probably end up leaving. No. Okay, yeah, I do leave. I was like, there's for sure we're going to, and this guy's name's interesting. For sure we're going to leave this game. All right, if they come in with Bronzor, we switch straight to Seel. And they come in with Dino really fast. Our opponent's really quick to switch here. And they actually do beat us to that Body Slam, even with the little bit of energy advantage we had because they were so quick to switch. And that means it's going to end up similar to the last match, where we're only going to get into another Aqua Tail. And I get super greedy and try to go for... oh, okay. So I decided to change it up from the last game because since we lost, that makes sense. Try something different, see if it changes anything. So I go for the double shield to take both of their shields because obviously they're going to use both of their shields there. I tried to switch out before Seel died so that I could win in a timeout strategy there. That was what I was doing, I think. And obviously that did not work out, and now this game is pretty much over. If they have a counter to Bronzor, and even if they don't, their Bronzor is going to come in with so much more HP than me, considering I'm already at half-life, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if well, I'm probably not going to leave this yet. I want to see what their last Pokemon is. And let's see if we can do as much damage to bring this Bronzor down below ours, and then maybe we have a chance if their other Pokemon is a poison type, something that's taking double super effective damage from the Confusions. then maybe we have a chance. So we do bring the Bronzor lower than Mars. So at this point, I'm like, okay, maybe we have a chance. And it's a Seel, so I'm probably leaving this game. Like I said, no reason to stay. Oh, we are staying. No, we're not. Okay. I tricked myself twice there. All right, we really need a win, though. We need one win in this set. Come on. Give us the win. And we get the same thing that was happening in the other sets. What happens a lot, the Dino switches out instantly, and the Seel comes in, and we can just farm it down with one shield. And now we have a move. The Dino is probably coming back in, or the Bronzor is coming in if they think, yeah. And if they bring in the Bronzor, we do switch to the Seel because the Seel is going to be good against both of those. And he's probably going to wait for me to throw before he switches out, which is why I wanted to get a little bit more energy before throwing this move. And they do switch out, just like we thought. We're going to lower the attack on this Dino. And maybe if they get greedy, we can get to another Aqua Tail. They're definitely going to shield everything here, so... Okay, they do end up throwing. We don't have any shields, so... Let's hope that Cottonee can do a lot of fast attack damage, which it can. And I believe we also have the move ready, which is going to take that last shield. I don't think we make it to another Seed Bomb. Do we? No. Okay. Damn. That would have been nice, though. Does this Body Slam KO? It does not. Oh, but they switch into the Bronzor. Our opponent is freaking out playing us here. All right, we got to switch in ours. Oh, we have full health, though. We're good. So as long as we maintain... Okay, they left. As long as you maintain the two Iron Heads there, or is it Heavy Slam, then we're good. Another Dino. Into another Seel. All right. And guys, this is literally what this team's made for. Our opponent... This is the fastest game of GBL I ever played. But that's exactly what the team was made for. When I was watching Jason play his games and he was talking about this, I was like, oh my god, that is insanely good, because the Dino cannot stay in that matchup, because if it stays in for even one charm, that's 40% health gone instantly. All right. What was this? Shelmet? Yeah, I still have no idea what to do against this. So last time I brought in the Bronzor and it didn't feel very good, so this time I brought in the Seel. We are at a shield disadvantage, but we know we have the Cottonee in the back for the Seel later, so I probably don't have to use any shields here, although, interesting enough, if I use a shield, they will have to shield, because our Seel was doing more damage before debuffs than their Seel, obviously because we had an energy advantage, and that is something you can leverage in a lot of matchups. I don't think I'm going to leverage it here. Probably, yeah. But I know I have done that in several matchups, because your lick damage will end up doing so much more. And then I switch out because I know they don't have a switch right away, and we can just instant give that Seel. Come into this matchup, Signal Beam. All right, I know they have Signal Beam and Body Slam, I think I said. So, yeah, you're going to want to shield that at least the one time. And even if he throws a move here, we can come in with our Bronzor, fast attack this down. We assume they have a Bronzor in the back. Oh, they have a Why Not in the back. Okay, interesting enough. Could come in with Seel, do a little bit of damage, then switch into Bronzor. That was a possibility, by the way. This works too. This matchup is favored for Why Not, and they have a shield, so, but we do have a big health advantage. The energy advantage really doesn't mean much because Mirror Shot doesn't do any damage, and it is also double resisted. So being a bad move and being double resisted, yeah, you can see it does like 2%. I don't even know what it does. All right. I mean, eventually it's going to get KO'd, and they do leave. All right. So that is a team I used to hit rank 10. I probably am not going to make any more Little Cup Pokemon, because I already spent I spent all the dust I got from finishing last season to make these, and all the dust I had just from last season also, I guess. From GBL. It's like the only way I make Stardust now. Yeah, so we hit rank 10 with this team. I do think this team is insane. If it does catch on, though, people will not switch out of that Dino until they see a move. But then again, maybe not. Like I said, you don't really have time to do that. So, yeah, like I said at the beginning of this video, I'll try to get you battles from other trainers who are using different mons so that you can see how some of those mon work. I would really love to get a Lowland Sandshrew in one of these, because I do think that is probably the best mon in the cup with Seel. I don't have one. Oh, I think I have one that's 10 CP. I'm absolutely not leveling that up. But hopefully I can get some of those games for you guys, so you can see some different things. Otherwise, you're just going to see the same 4 Pokemon that I own, and that probably won't be too fun. So, yeah, definitely, if you liked this, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and if you had some problems with my pronunciations, definitely let me know in the comments. But I did try really hard, and I caught myself every time, I think, and said Dino every time I could. All right, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.